I'm going to show you in this video a stretching routine that I've developed from concepts that I learned from Elaine Summers. And first I want to talk a little bit about stretching. There are different ways of stretching. One way is to use gravity. For example, I can hang and just let gravity open up my body. That's one way. The beauty of gravity is it's very dependable and it doesn't have any surprises, and you know exactly what it's going to do. So you can relax much more and let it do what it does. Another way of stretching is, and you see this a lot, is people bounce. They lift and drop and bounce using momentum. And that's okay if your muscles are in very good tone and you stretch regularly. Dancers who may stretch for 2 hours at a time will sometimes do that, and it's good for them. But for somebody who doesn't stretch often and whose body is not in tone or who has injuries, that is, you have to be very careful. The third way is to pull. That is, what I'm doing is stretching the muscles in my back by pulling down, contracting the muscles in the front. And that is, in my opinion, a very bad way of stretching, because what it's doing is it's bullying, using one part of the body to bully another part of the body. What you're doing when you do that is you're forcing muscles to get longer whether they're able to or not. And the problem with that is, aside from possible injury, is that the muscles that are being forced to get longer will try to protect themselves and contract. And now you have a war going on. So that's not the way I learned to stretch from Elaine Summers, who taught to do as much as possible by extension. And that is by expanding and extending muscles rather than causing muscles to lengthen by the opposing set of muscles. So the muscles that are lengthening are the ones that are doing the lengthening actively. For this exercise, you'll need some sort of thing under your head, a pillow, and it should be that when you lie down, your spine is in its optimal alignment. So this works for me, and I'm going to lie down and show you some of these movements. So the first thing is to give in to gravity and just surrender. Let everything in the body release. Search the body for tension. Go over all the different parts and see if there's tension and let it go. And when you finally have let all the tension that you can release, the next thing is to extend the heels and then the toes. Heels, toes. What I do most of the time is I do one direction, then the other, and then I repeat. And then circle at the ankles, reverse, reverse again, and again. And then I make a fist with the toes of one foot, release, change. You have to be cautious when you do this. If you're in shoes all day long, your feet may go into spasm if you do it too spiritedly. And then spread the toes and release. Spread, release, and then tap the heels. That's to stimulate the bones, and then clap the feet. And rest, and then feel the effect throughout the whole body. And just because you did something with the lower part of the body doesn't mean that the upper part of the body will not be benefited and affected. Next, bring up the knees. Extend the heel to the ceiling. Toe, heel, toe, circle at the ankle, reverse, reverse again, and again. Rest, change, heel, toe, heel, toe, circle at the ankle, reverse, reverse again, and again, and rest. And between each movement and the next, it's important to feel the effect. Doing so enhances the effect if it's beneficial, and if it's not beneficial, it's good to know that, so that you either don't do that movement or do it differently. And if it is good, it gives you the motivation to do it again, rather than using willpower. Next movement, bring up the knee, balance the leg on the pelvis, feel the weight of the leg resting on the pelvis, release as much as you can, and slowly extend the heel upward. As you do so, try to do it by extending the muscles on the back of the leg. And you'll start to feel resistance kicking in, which is normal. The elasticity of the tissues is doing that. And don't try to stiffen the whole leg. Don't try straightening it all the way. And when you reach a point where it gets difficult, that's a good working point, to find a way of doing it, not by clenching the knee or tensing the quadriceps, but by extending the muscles on the back of the leg. And after a while, with the heel extended, turn the leg in, out, in, out, center, circle the whole leg, heel extended, reverse, reverse again, and again. Rest. And then do the others. When you feel ready and you've experienced the difference between the two sides, you've experienced the effect throughout the body, do the other side. Lift the knee, balance the leg on the pelvis, feel the weight of the leg resting on the pelvis, release as much as you can, and sustaining that feeling of release of contraction, slowly extend the heel upward. And as you start to feel resistance, try to sneak through rather than fighting it. Find a way to just ease your way through. And now I feel that if I try to do any more, I'm going to start clenching my knee. So I'm very careful not to do that and to just realize that that's as far as I can go. And now I turn my whole leg in, out, in, out, center, circle the whole leg, reverse, reverse again, and again. And let the legs stretch out. And just feel the openness of the thigh joints, feel the openness of the muscles, feel the weight of the legs, and feel the effect throughout the whole body. And when you're ready, when your body is ready, grab a couple of fingers in one hand, hands behind the head. Let the weight of the arms open the chest. Release the shoulders, release the chest muscles. And slowly extend the hands behind the head until the arms are fully extended to the tips of the fingers. And keeping them so, alternately extend the heels. And with everything extended, heels to the tips of the fingers, arch to one side, expand, breathe. And come back to center. Let the arms go slack. Just release, rest. Feel the effect. Extend again. Heels to the tips of the fingers. Arch the other way. Expand, breathe. Come back to center, bring the arms down to a neutral position and just rest and feel the effect. Bring up the knees. Lift the pelvis. Extend the arms fully behind the head and lower the spine one vertebra at a time. And when everything is down, keep without losing the straightness of the spine and without losing the extension of the arms, release as much as you can. Then try doing little tiny movements of the spine, sideways, up and down, twisting, all the different movements you can do without using the ribs, without using the abdominal muscles, just using the muscles around the spine. Don't expect large movements. Even if you're just sending the neural electricity to the right spots, that's already a very good thing. Very tiny movements. A millimeter is a large movement. And keeping the arms fully extended, bring a knee to the chest, heel to the ceiling. Alternate. And rest. Bring the arms to a neutral position. And keeping the shoulders flat, bring the knees side to side. And rest and feel when the body is ready for the next. And when your body is ready, expand the lower back, push the lower back into the spine, into the mat, and extend the tailbone. Lift the knees to the chest and the chest to the knees. Compact the body, compact the body as much as you can. Breathe as naturally as you can. And lower. And rest. And feel when you're ready to do the next one, which is a repeat. Again, extend the tailbone, drop the spine down, lower back down. Don't use the abdominal muscles to squeeze it down. Expand it. Lift the knees to the chest, chest to knees. Compact the body as much as you can. Try to breathe as naturally as you can. And then lower and rest. And then just go with whatever movement your body feels like doing. In this, you're not using your analytical mind and your memory of past exercise classes to do these movements. This is what the body wants to do, and you're just allowing the body to do what it wants rather than instructing the body. The body knows what it needs if it's permitted to do it. And when you're ready, just rest. And then roll over onto one side. Cross the leg over, touch down, let the arm hang on the other side. Turn the head so that you can see the hand with your eyes. And follow the hand as you move the arm, hanging under gravity, doing all the different kinds of movements it can do, which are arcing the arm and rotating the arm. And touch the knee down, continue. Bring the leg behind, extend the leg oppositely, touch down, and extend the arm. Extend the leg back, touch down, and extend the arm oppositely. And come to lie on your back. And then do the opposite side. Cross the leg over, touch down, let the arm hang. Move the arm all the ways it can go under gravity. Follow the hand with your eyes. All the different ways. And touch the knee down, continue. And then bring the leg behind, extend, touch down, extend the arm oppositely. And then come back to lying on your back. And just rest. And feel the effect. Feel when you're ready to come up. And this is when I'll do some breathing exercises, which is a different topic, or some self-massage. And when you're ready to come up, it's very important to do so correctly. The goal is not to tense the muscles that we've just worked on releasing and opening up. So the way I come up is as follows. I roll over onto one side. And I use my arms to bring myself up to sitting. And just rest. And when I'm ready to come up to standing, the way I find works for me is to press down with my fists, tuck my toes under, and then just push down with my arms and come up to standing. And then it's important to just stand, feel the weight of the body, recreate the heavy feeling you get when you get out of a hot bath. Let everything just hang from the skeleton. Thank you.